Welcome to Atlanta News First Plus. New developments in that case in the search for a suspect in the shooting of a healthcare CEO. So here are the latest developments. A man in Pennsylvania now being questioned in connection to the shooting death of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. This is according to new reports. This is our top story right now on AtlantaNewsFirst.com if you want to read this full report. Law enforcement sources saying that they're investigating this as a potentially significant development. The man has a similar gun, they say, as the one used in the shooting. The New York City police officers are still searching for key pieces of evidence in this case that may, of course, lead them to the suspected gunman. The investigation is still ongoing, but a man in Pennsylvania is being held for questioning. Now, on Friday, a backpack was actually located in a section of Central Park believed to be linked to the person of interest. NYPD divers are continuing to search a lake, a fountain, and other waters inside the park looking for evidence, including the gun that may have been used. The search has even led NYPD officers here to Atlanta. They believe the killer traveled to New York on a Greyhound bus that started its route here, but they don't know where or when he boarded that bus. Investigators believe that he took a bus from Atlanta to New York in late November and then may have taken a bus back to Atlanta after the shooting. Here's the latest.
The manner in which they were able to follow his footsteps to recover evidence, some of it is known, some of it is unknown, but the net is tightening, and we're going to bring this person to justice.
And Atlanta Police is one of more than 80 different police departments nationwide assisting the NYPD as well as the FBI with this massive search. And again, this is our top story on AtlantaNewsFirst.com right now. You can read it there also on our free mobile news app if you want to continue to follow the latest there. Okay, let's turn now to this tragic story out of DeKalb County. And, it's got the community really shaken, and the investigation still underway here, but this DeKalb County neighborhood that you're looking at in absolute shock after 5 people were found dead in what police believe was a murder-suicide. Over the weekend, 2 of the victims are small children. Of course, the neighbors in that community left in mourning. Atlanta News First, Asia Wilson is at the Vineyards at Flat Shoals where this all happened.
DeKalb County Police just released the names of all 5 people found dead in this apartment complex. They say the suspect has been identified as Jonathan Darton, 32 years old. They say he was dating Molly and Johnson, 43 years old. Her grandchildren, Jadoria Powell and Jatavius Powell, were also killed. Their mother, Caitlin Samuels, 26 years old, was also found dead inside.
This is a family community, and so to know that one of our own has did something like this is just tragic. It's like living in a third world country.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, she's right here.
Right there. Pauline Knight lives next door from where DeKalb County Police found 5 people dead Saturday night inside an apartment at Vineyards at Flat Shoals. Police investigating it as a suspected domestic-related murder-suicide.
And he took the children's life, and they're innocent, so it's just ridiculous.
The victims, a 43-year-old woman, a 32-year-old man, a 26-year-old woman, and a 5-year-old girl and a 1-year-old boy. Knight says the 43-year-old was a staple in the community.
She was the candy lady. She gave the kids candy. I have small kids. My kids go and get, their snacks from her after school. And she had kids. She had small kids.
Police say all were found with gunshot wounds after a welfare check.
The kids are affected. They're traumatized about it.
That's because the home where this tragedy occurred was a meeting spot for many in the neighborhood.
She would cook food, she would barbecue, they would have little parties and stuff, and all the kids are always in the back.
As many questions remain, many are pleading for more details.
I'm in fear of my safety. I don't know if justice will be served for this family or for the community. I just hope that we get some answers so that we can know as a community.
DeKalb County Police saying all 5 lived together at this apartment complex. The motive remains unknown at this time. In DeKalb County, Asia Wilson, Atlanta News First.
And right now, Clayton County Police really need your help finding this man who they say is missing. Police are looking for Jeremy Hill. They say he was last seen at an apartment complex in Jonesboro. Again, he is now missing. Anyone who knows his whereabouts is asked to please contact Clayton County Police. And in Fulton County, 2 schools are at risk of closing, and parents are pushing to have their voices heard. They're speaking in opposition to this. Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Beinfor is outside one of those schools, Spalding Drive Elementary in Sandy Springs, with why the district is thinking about shutting that school down.
We absolutely love that it's a small community-based school and that everyone knows everyone.
Spalding Drive Elementary is a staple in the North Springs neighborhood. Many parents like Aliyah El Salwi say they moved to the area specifically for the school. She has 2 children that are Spalding Drive Tigers, but next year they may be redistricted somewhere else.
We were absolutely devastated.
We first told you about the Fulton County School District's proposal to close Spalding Drive Elementary in Sandy Springs and Park Lane Elementary in East Point in September. District leaders say aging facilities and declining enrollment numbers are to blame.
We have to look at our facilities that we have seats sitting empty. There are financial impacts on that, and we want to make sure that our finances are going towards our core business of educating our kids.
Since that announcement, parents from both schools have rallied, making T-shirts, signs, and showing up to every community input meeting to voice their opposition to the proposed closures. The final public meeting regarding Spalding Drive is happening Monday night, and these parents say they will show up in full force.
My ultimate message would be to please consider voting in favor of keeping Spalding Drive Elementary open. We love Spalding Drive Elementary, and we will fight till the very end to keep our community-based school open.
And we all know that holiday shopping is in full swing. Atlanta police want to make sure that your purchases are protected, though. Officers tell Atlanta News First reporter Brittany Ford they're already seeing a big rise in thefts of property.
Christmas shopping season is in full swing.
Coming to get a few things for my mother. One of them is I guess a home appliance, so to speak.
If you're shopping for pricey items at Lenox Mall or electronics at stores like Best Buy.
Trying to figure out which one because they're a little pricey.
It's unfortunately also a time where thieves are looking to capitalize.
I kind of dashed in my car just to make sure that everything was going to be fine. You know, because if somebody sees a MacBook, you know, they may be tempted to come after it.
Atlanta police are warning people to stay vigilant.
We do see that uptick this month, running from store to store and leaving things in plain view. We see electronics stolen this time of year, purses taken from cars.
And it's not just for gifts. Authorities say thieves are also targeting cars left running due to the cold weather.
Just this last week, I had 4 vehicles stolen in Southwest Atlanta because the car was warmed up.
Police say being aware and reporting suspicious activity.
If you see something, say something.
Are steps that can save you from the Grinches out there this holiday season.
It kind of dampens the spirit a little bit, but I try to let it, you know, I try to be safe.
I got eyes in the front and back of my head. I'm always cautious.
Brittany Ford, Atlanta News First.
And more on that and all of our top stories on AtlantaNewsFirst.com or also by downloading our free app where you can sign up to get updates sent right to your phone. Thanks for joining us. Now back to Local News Live.